Senator, let's turn now to the turmoil at the CDC. The president firing CDC Director Susan Monarez. She was just sworn into office several weeks ago. Several other top officials actually resigned in protest. Now, you voted to confirm Dr. Monarez just a month ago. Here's what Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska had to say about this. She says, quote, "The removal of the director after such a short tenure appears to be evidence that politics are taking precedence over policy." Is she right, Senator?
No, I don't know that she's right, and I'm not sure anyone really knows all the inside of this at this point. So it's very clear if you don't align with leadership in this administration, as it is in other administrations, you've got to be able to follow the instructions that are there. I think a lot of people are jumping to conclusions to say, hey, she's fighting against on vaccine issues and other things. I would tell you, we don't know all the details of that at this point. As you know, the commissioner of the IRS recently just left. He was just confirmed recently, and he's now going to take a different position within the administration and go through the nomination process in a different way. I would tell you, at this point, it is very clear the president has an agenda. He is trying to accomplish that. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is also focused on what are we going to do to make America healthy again? How are we going to actually get some of these additives out of foods? What are we going to do to be able to help the nation on this? So let's let this play out as we continue to be able to go. But I would tell you, as many Americans would say, the CDC is very important. We've got to have them as a clear leader there. Let's get that process done.
Well, let me ask you about Secretary Kennedy, because he's canceled nearly $500 million for vaccine development, a $600 million contract to develop a bird flu vaccine. He's limiting access to the COVID vaccine. Do you have 100% confidence in Secretary Kennedy, Senator?
And I could go through several of those things. I don't think he's limiting access to the COVID vaccine. It's still widely accepted. The challenge is it right for children to be able to have the COVID vaccine? That's been a conversation where doctors widely disagree on this. And NIH has started reopening a lot of their testing again, as the administration looked at it initially and said, we want to hold on some of these different studies that are out there. And then now they're reopening those dollars to be able to get them going, which I'm very supportive of. We've got to continue to lead the world in medical research. We're the best researchers in the world. We've got to continue to do that. And I will tell you just personally, I will be in line in the next couple of weeks to get my flu shot. I'm a big believer in vaccines. I think it's the right thing to be able to do. I continue to encourage Americans to be able to get their vaccines.
Well, given that you support all of that, just going back to my original question, Senator, do you have 100% confidence in Secretary Kennedy?
I believe he is who the president has picked. I don't think he's gone a wrong direction in this. I think he is challenging some of the assumptions that a lot of Americans have asked just to be able to ask questions about. What is it about our food? What is it about autism? What is it about all these things that are different in America than they are in different places? I think those are appropriate questions. He's pushing the boundaries, but he also seems to be following the science. It's not wrong to be able to ask hard questions. It is wrong to ignore the science. Yeah. I don't see him ignoring the science. I see him asking the hard questions.
Just worth noting, the science has debunked links between autism and vaccines for more than 20 years.
Oh, no, I agree. I don't connect those two. Okay. Yeah, I don't connect those two at all. But there are reasonable questions to say, why do we have more cases of autism here? What is it? But I don't think they're connected to vaccines.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.